And in this next fight, we got two jiu-jitsu girls that are going to go at it with Vanessa Demopolous and Talita Alencar. And Demopolous, she had her two-fight win streak snapped kind of in an unfortunate manner last September, where her opponent kind of cheated to get into a position, and it seemed like Vanessa had a lapse in judgment where she was a little too worried about that, and she got armbarred. And she has been, asking for a fight since that happened, so I think she's going to be in great shape and be hungry to get back in the win column. And she might be 36, but seems like she's not really slowing down. And for Talita Alencar, she had the first loss of her career last August, where she rematched Stephanie Luciano, who she had a draw with on Contender Series about a year ago, or a year prior, to their last fight. And the first fight, Alencar was able to get some takedowns. She won the first two rounds and then got 10-8'd, and it was a draw because of that. But this fight, couldn't get the takedowns, and Luciano kind of dominated her. And her fight prior to that, she won kind of a controversial split decision. So her last three fights, arguably she could have been winless in those fights, but she's gone to fight ready for this camp, and hopefully she has some new wrinkles. But she's 34 years old as well, and this can be like one of the only fights where I think Vanessa's actually going to have a height and reach advantage, which is pretty crazy. So Alencar has, some problems in terms of age and frame for 115, but Vanessa, her striking isn't great, but very durable. She'll throw heavy kicks, big punches, a lot of volume out there. She does load up and leave openings for counters, but in this fight, I think she's going to be a lot better on the feet, and she's going to be a lot busier, a lot more aggressive, and she just has her takedown defense a little stronger here. She throws naked kicks. She'll allow fighters to clinch with her, and her jiu-jitsu is really good, so I think sometimes in certain matchups she's willing to go to her back, but this can't really be one of them. She's won fights off her back, like versus Kanako Murata, but with Alencar, I don't think playing jiu-jitsu up bottom is going to be a smart game plan to go with. And ideally, Demopolous, you'd think her defensive wrestling is getting better training in Vegas now. And on top of that, when you look at some of the other girls that have taken her down, they've been more wrestlers, where Alencar is more of a jiu-jitsu only type of grappler. But Alencar, on the feet, very stiff. I mean, single strike. She's slow, short reach, like I said, and she'll kind of just hang back, kind of feint fake, try to land a leg kick or a head kick overhand, and mainly just trying to find a single leg entry, though. And, when she gets on top, she's really good. She has solid ground and pound. She has one of the tighter jiu-jitsu games in the division. If not, I guess you could argue if she has the best, but especially for MMA. But she's really good on the ground, and if she can get a dominant position, she can get the submission. But her cardio, I don't like it, and I feel like she doesn't really have a ton of experience. And when she starts to lose, she doesn't have a secondary game plan to go to and can kind of wilt out there. But in my opinion, unless Alencar goes out and subs Vanessa in the first round, I just see her getting tired, and I think Vanessa on the feet is going to be landing all the hard shots. On the ground, maybe Alencar could dominate round one, but I think Demopolous will be the fresher fighter over 15 minutes. I think she needs to go with the body kicks, and maybe a head kick will come, and she can get a big highlight reel with the head kick knockout, but probably going to be a decision with these two girls, and I'm going to say Vanessa Demopolous wins this decision 29-28 or 30-27.